For you, the Camp Fire in Northern California, now considered the deadliest wildfire in state history. In Southern California, firefighters making some progress, though, with the Woolsey fire, which is now 30% contained. But crews there are now dealing with high winds, which just continue to fuel those flames. And joining us now is 20-year veteran, I should say, firefighter with the Los Angeles Fire Department, Michael Dubron. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it, Michael.
Good morning.
So looking at those images, I mean, they look terrifying to people watching from home. But tell us what it's like to be there on the ground and fighting that.
Well, from my perspective in the air, looking down on these videos that you're seeing now that we shot, it's devastating. It's an event that, again, is really creating havoc in the region. And for the firefighters in Los Angeles area here in Southern California, battling this fire, the destruction is massive.
And we talk about the number of deaths that have taken place at this point in time. I mean, it's just completely unpredictable when you're dealing with something like this, right?
That's true. And with the winds, with sustained speeds in the 40 to 50 mile an hour range and above, we really are a huge fight on our hands, because trying to keep up with these winds, the fuels, the dry fuels that are in the region, and then working in the urban interface, trying to save lives and people's properties. And it's a multifaceted attack from the air, from the ground, from resources from the Los Angeles area locally, to resources that are coming from all over the state and outside of the state to assist in this massive effort.
Man, we're looking at these images from Paradise, California. At least 42 people dead so far, 200 people still unaccounted for there in Paradise, California. You know, officials saying that they expect the death toll just to continue to rise. But at the same time, you say that there are some inspirational stories.
There are a lot of inspirational stories. I mean, you take an event like this where people are losing their lives, which is tragic and heartbreaking for us, and people losing their homes. We are just hopeful that we can gather together, not only as Californians, as Americans, to rebuild our communities. For those that have lost, lives and property, that we can all rally together as we rebuild when we get to that phase.
From your perspective, up in the air, you were able to shoot some video. Tell us about some of the video that you were able to shoot.
Yeah, on a couple scenarios, we were able to fortunately share with the citizens that we serve some video from our vantage point that they don't often see, and sometimes I think it's good for them to get a scope of what's going on. But in particular instance here, we were able to actually grab water from a resident's swimming pool, and I have actually already heard from the residents, and they're obviously grateful. But that resident's pool was able to save multiple homes in that area, because that water source was quick for us to turn around and be able to drop that water and save other people's homes.
Yeah. Michael, looking at this footage right here, how do you fly towards something like that? I mean, what type of precautions do you have to take yourself?
Well, our crew, we're a crew of many aircraft that we have with the Los Angeles County Fire Department. We're trained to go in there, and we do it safely. We make a quick evaluation on the assessment of what the needs are. And again, our priority is saving lives and saving people's property and the environment. And these decisions are made very quickly. We have to make a risk assessment when we go in, and it's a coordinated effort from the command staff to the folks on the ground, how we go in there and where we go in. And it's a very, very quick decision-making process. That's certain. And
look at that. It's just
and then we go in there.
A wall of fire and thick black smoke. It's like a monster raising up. And that's the difference between folks like you. You run in or you fly into the danger, and a lot of folks would not do that. Thank you so much, Michael. We appreciate you joining us.
Thank you very much.
Right.
And just like to thank, and understand it's a team effort from our mechanics to support staff to everybody working.
Absolutely. Lots of brave folks out there in California, and our prayers are with you. Thank you.